check it out if you would, and let me know if you notice any other problems. I think, I didn't see any, but I don't know if you like. Well, no, I didn't go away, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know what it was, it's someone you just saw.
Okay, this meeting's scheduled to begin at 5, so it's running just a tad bit late.
Will be just a few minutes. We're getting board members signed in.
Yeah, that was Mr. Stroder, the director of schools. Apparently they're still getting some of their board members signed in, so just stand by. If you're just joining us, Mr. Stroder was just here. He told us they're still trying to get some of the board members signed in to this Zoom meeting. So the meeting's scheduled to start at 5. It's 5:03. They're running just a wee bit late. So just hang tough and they'll get it started here in a second.
We have one more to connect and then we'll be ready. We're still getting board members set up. Just bear with us a minute. All right, can everybody hear me? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
We have feedback.
Okay, are you about ready to go?
We're trying to get this thing set up here. I need to stay here to get started. Come on.
Yeah, I think everybody on mute. Everybody mute that's not speaking.
Where is this? Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm unmuted. Maybe I'm too close, I'm feeding back. Okay. All right. All right. I think, are we ready? I guess everybody can hear me. Okay, well, we apologize for the delay. We're having some technical difficulties with setting up the meeting, but first, the reason that we're having the virtual meeting is because of the COVID-19 virus, and we certainly want to be cognitive of everybody's position with it and make sure that we have a safe meeting. Our first order, since we have a newly elected board member, and then my term is up too, is to have an oath of office. And we have with us today Mr. Glenn Hutchins, the city recorder, had brain pause there, that will administer the oath of office to Carol and myself. So I guess we can do what with, well, right over here. Okay, we'll turn right over here. Okay. Are you ready? Raise your right hand.
Nice camera work.
To newly elected city board member for the town of Rogersville in the state of Tennessee for the term beginning January 1st, 2021, and ending December 31st, 2025. Do solemnly swear that as such official to support the Constitution of the United States and the state of Tennessee, and faithfully discharge the duties of my office as herein before set out to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
All right. Thank you. Just thank
You need to sign those. You need to sign.
Welcome aboard, Carol.
Okay. Thank you very much. And now we'll call the meeting to order and let the record show that all members are present. The first item on the agenda is the director's evaluation, and I received an evaluation from each one of you. And I met with JT, and we discussed that and went over, and I gave him copies of those, and all of them were very favorable. I think during all the, I guess, confusion and everything going on with the school now, that he's done a remarkable job, and I think that was echoed throughout all the evaluations. So, JT, you have any comments about this? Okay. Now we come to the time now to elect officers, and I guess, JT, I'll turn it over to you to entertain the motion or entertain an election for the chairman of the board.
Yes, so nominations for chairman. Have a nomination for Scott Trinity. Do I have a second?
I can't hear you.
Have a nomination for Scott Trinity to be chairman of the board. Do I have a second? And a second for Robert Combs. Is there any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll entertain a vote. All in favor of Reed Matthew for chairman of the board, say aye. Any opposed? All right. Turn it back over.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks. I appreciate your vote of confidence, and I'll certainly try to do the best I can. As I told Glenn, I swear to uphold all the laws and do the best job that I can. But it's very easy, especially with having good board members. The next item is to elect a vice chairman. Is there any nominations for vice chairman?
I nominate Scott Trent.
Okay, we have I guess a motion, two motions, and which we'll carry, one as the first, one as the second. For no, thank. All right, well, a nomination for Scott Trent to be the vice chairman. Okay, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. Scott, welcome being the vice chairman. I look forward to serving with you. And as our bylaws state, JT will serve as secretary, and of course he can delegate that as far as taking the minutes to whoever he pleases. All right, Vicki Knox, you have been delegated. Okay, the next item is our recognition. Any recognitions? Okay. All right, and any public comments? No comments? Okay. All right, well, we'll move on to the consent agenda. And we have the minutes of the December 8th meeting and the approval of policy 4.206. And I think everybody has received a copy of that. If there's any item we need to pull out or discuss further, we will. If not, we'll entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
I so move.
Motion made by second.
I'll second.
Second by Scott. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Okay, it looks as though we have no old business and new business. JT, I think that's a policy reviews.
Yeah, we only need those to have policy review. Policy review.
Policies in section 2s.
I can hear you. I can.
If you review these policies and you see something you decide you want to address, you have a question about, you can contact me.
Okay. Next is our staff and community reports. All right. Colby?
Hi guys. I think I heard you, JT. Your audio isn't coming through very well. Well, greetings everybody. I wanted to give you a short update on the happenings of what's happening in school nutrition. A lot's going on. I kind of think that school nutrition and food service needs to have a motto, kind of like the Postal Service, where come rain or sleet or hail or snow or 100-degree weather or a plague, we're going to feed. And we haven't stopped. And there's three things I really wanted to highlight with you. First, I wanted to publicly recognize our food service staff because they have been doing an outstanding job. There are 5 food service staff: Judy Hawkins, June Collins, Michelle Davis, Deborah Manus, and Becky Way. Whatever has been asked of them, they have done, and they have done more than what was asked of them. So I'm very proud of the work that they have done. In addition, that leadership team has certainly been supportive, and I want to especially highlight Jamie Gully, Shane Bailey, and David Hartsook. The other day, I think we had some snow come in, and last Friday, I believe it was, and couldn't get staff in, but those guys pitched together and we put meals together. So whatever we need, they have stepped up and certainly have done. I'd like to report that we have received another 100 in our health inspection report that occurred, I think, back in September or October. It's been a while. I think that makes 7 or 8 in a row, I think. So in the midst of a pandemic, we're the safest place there is. Let's that way. We're very thankful. Really eliminates contact. We have safely served 17,360 meals with 5 staff. So that's a testament to how hard they work. I wanted to share with you, I'm sure you've heard in the news, the department, DHS is partnering with Tennessee Department of Education in providing what they call pandemic EBT cards, PEBT. And those are emergency feeding funds put on a SNAP electronic benefit card to eligible students in every school district in the state of Tennessee. We have 3 rounds. The third one's about ready to come up. They haven't given me dates yet. The first one occurred last summer and spring. when we first went out of school. I don't have the amount of money that was distributed to Rogersville City School children who are eligible for the first round. I do know on the second round, Rogersville City School children received a cumulative, altogether, our children received about $44,000 came to kids in Rogersville City School District. So round 3 will be coming up. Don't know when, but that's all I have. We'll be feeding.
All right, well, Kobe, thank you very much. Looks like you've been busy with food services and doing a good job. And we certainly appreciate that. All right, we'll move right on to our information section. JT, I'll let you.
No, still can't hear me? How about now? Is this any better? Test, 1, 2, 3. Is this any better? All right, we'll try that. TSBA Board Appreciation Week is January 24th through 30th. We will not be doing it dinner this year, like we've done in previous years. But I think there's some staff planning and some things to be done. Stay tuned. The next board meeting is Tuesday, February 9th. All right, we were getting some feedback. Can everybody still hear me? Okay, good. Update on COVID schedule. Tentatively, we're planning to come back to school next week. The leadership team is meeting tomorrow to see where we're at. We know we have a number of staff that either have COVID or are out on quarantine with COVID or quarantine because of COVID. We're giving it to Wednesday just to make sure we got a good count on who we have and who we don't have. We've also visited with the teachers to get some input. So we're going to sit down in the morning, really take a hard look at the numbers and figure out when we want kids to come back. Clearly, we want kids to come back as soon as possible. I know Karen Beggs is working on some benchmark testing to at least get the kids back in for some benchmark testing. So I wish I could tell you today we're coming back full time January 19th. I would love to be able to do that, but we're just not there yet on making that decision today. So we should know something by tomorrow when we meet and just kind of go over everything again. And that's where we're at.
Okay, JT, thank you very much. I know it's been a very trying time of trying to work these schedules and up and down. I know the staff's been doing a great job with this. That brings us to the end of our agenda for adjournment. I appreciate everyone attending, and Carol, certainly welcome you on board. It's good to have you here, have your smiling face, so that's always great. So with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion made and seconded. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried, and we're adjourned.